Yes, breakthroughs every day at the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, and that would not be possible without the efforts of both all the participants of Extra Life who play for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, nor the generosity of all the people who support us through your donations. Yeah, so I love that glory shot in that video. It is an impressive complex. I've driven by it. I've not actually yet had the opportunity to actually visit the hospital or take a tour of the hospital. Hopefully one day this summer during one of our Extra Life Guild meetings, I'll be able to get in there. But yeah, all that stuff, would not be possible without Extra Life. And the money we can raise through the efforts of us participants and the generosity of everybody out there. So thank you again, everyone who supported so far. And I hope to see more of you throughout this year as we continue our efforts to promote Extra Life and raise money for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. Again, sorry, no cam today, people. Right as I was going online, OBS decided to bork up my camera. And it would just take entirely too long to try to fix it, and I needed to get on with the show. And unfortunately, of course, I wore my I Heart Children's Hospital of Philadelphia I Heart Chop t-shirt today, specifically so I could show it off on camera, and I don't have a camera to show it. But anyway, on with the show here. We are back here on Island Warfare. It is day 499 on Island Warfare. Quick thing first here, what we're going to do, let's take a look at the map. I don't expect any changes here. House 17 still in firm control of the island. Looks like they've cemented up a couple of the provinces. Although I keep forgetting whether the provinces have changed. I think it's down here. Once we get to the county level, some of the other houses have some of that. But it looks like, yeah, House 15. So there's a couple of things. I know House 3, House 4, this island here, Palawan, has been changing colors most often. Everything else pretty much the same. A few bits of House 10 got a little island there, but House 15 in the blue. Still controlling most of the territories, outside of course House 17, House 20 got a little bit there. But otherwise, island-wise, glory race-wise, no changes. Our last glory round, still day 451, so we're 48 days now into the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 6th glory round at this point. So we got a long ways to go. Still got a long ways to go in Age 1 here. Probably my most favorite age out of all the ages that have been designed here for Stronghold Kingdoms. In the meantime, let's pop back here. Let's check our free card, which of course you can't see, but I can read it to you. It's a completed contract card. The next trade with a market will be completed immediately. So that's basically an insta trade there, either between villages or else is market. So I assume it's to the parish if I sell goods to the parish. Let's go out. Let's do some scouting here. We'll see. Ooh, before we do that, we got some nasty weather here on the seas. Violent storms mean that inter-island journeys will take 4 times longer than usual. So we are one step away from hurricane weather out in the open seas there, which affects travel between the islands. Obviously, as I've described before, does not affect travel over water if you're going from one point on the same island to another point on the same island. So if I were to cross this water, unfortunately, weather does not affect that. But if I were to go to any other completely separate island, it would. So nasty weather. Fortunately, we don't have much need of going to other islands at this point. So here we are in Lapu-lapu. Looks like we've got some AI to knock out here, so we'll do that right off the bat. We'll get our troops launched here. We'll do the Snake Castle formation because it works for bandit camps mostly. Not all of them aimed A little far out there. So that's a little better. Let's re-aim these guys here. Let's re-aim this batch. There we go. That'll work. Send them out. So just over 2 minutes to take out that bandit camp. Let's see. Oh, yes. You know what? Most important. I did want to get out here before I get any further and before I forget. There is a new code here. So if you play Stronghold Kingdoms, we have a new code to redeem. We get a nice couple of packs here. So input this code here. If you don't know how to input your code, well, I'm about to show you now. Of course, my my overlay is in the way here, so let me get this out of the way real quick. Let me bring the game window up briefly here over everything. Okay, so if you go up here to your account while you're in game. Hello. Oh, okay, so let me close that. You go up to your account while in game. Of course, you can't see the pop-up. Go to, once you click that, you'll see a drop-down window. Go to account information. And this should open up a, that should open up a window. Or no, yes, I'm doing this wrong. Let's go. You open up my account, go to redeem offer code. If you go to redeem offer code, that will open up a window. Well, it's going to open up that window, so we don't need that. It'll open up a window. That window will have a place where you can actually just copy and paste this code. And then you click the redeem button and you're good to go, and you'll get your 2 random card packs, 2 army card packs, 1 super random, and 1 ultimate random. So a couple of real nice card packs there. So there's your code right there. Make sure to write that down. And then you can get a couple of extra card packs here. Very, very nice. All right, so let's get back to where we were at here. There we go. I gotta update my follower list too. I forgot to do that. We'll do that another day. All right, bandit camp down. Ooh, chairs. We could most certainly use some chairs out here, because I think what we're going to be working on now. Who else here would need chairs? Lane would need chairs, so let's go grab some chairs there. Okay, so I don't need to be in Discord, so I can go to this Discord now. I can go back to the Twitch Kittens Discord. Let me pop into team chat here. Oh, the Whittle Sheep's still doing more. She's got some talent. I wish I had the artistry of some of our Twitch kittens here. But I've got to stick with my poor talents here for my channel here. So we'll send out oh, the troops aren't back yet, are they? Cancel. Where are you guys at? Oh, okay, you guys still got some time. Alright, so we're getting chairs. Are there any other metalware? I could certainly use some metalware. That's a bit far out though. Let me take a look here. Metalware is what we desperately need for some donations here. How long is this gonna take? 60 minutes. Alright, let me send you guys out. Because we are in the midst here of doing our Team Player 5 to make 1,000 donations to Parish. We are over halfway now. Thanks primarily to me throwing down the Salt Workers Guild here, because yes, the packets here are a little bit tight. You know, it takes 50 venison to make 1 packet. And of course, I'm very limited on storage here for that stuff in my villages. Max of 300 for the honor goods here, which is good. We've replenished what I am worried about here. Yeah, we don't have enough wood or stone replenished quite yet. Although I do have I did activate Stonecraft and Woodsmanship earlier today, so for 12 hours we've had triple increases, which will run out in less than an hour. I do have cards, however, of course you're not going to be able to see this window, that give me a 5 quintuple, I think the term is, quintuple the output. So we're probably going to need that to make our donations, because I'm hoping to get this, to knock this quest out before the end of the show today, so or as soon as possible, actually, so I can attempt to do at least 1 or 2 other quests here, perhaps. I don't have that research. That's what I gotta do. I gotta research Inquisition so I can knock out some of those quests. Ride Like the Wind. That I'm gonna have to plan out for. Fabulous Host. We actually should be able to do the Fabulous Hosts ones. That would, of course, the resources I get from doing them come in very handy. Yes, we can do grand and magnificent banquets. Unfortunately, I can't make use of them until I complete this quest. Otherwise, I have to start all over again, and that would not be good. It's a magnificent banquet, because right now I could use that for donations, but in order to get that for donations, I have to end my donation quest and then start over. We don't want to do that. Gold race, we should be able to knock this one out during the show if I can get this donation quest done. So let's make some more donations here. First things first, let's see what we can knock out here. So we are already over the max here, over the max there. Right now, metalware, good. So let's we got metalware here, so we'll send. So as you can see, 300 only makes 6 packets, so that's slow going there. Donation wise, but we will send them along anyway. Grocers, not quite there yet. No, I think, who did I send out? Vacation cabin. So we're gonna max that out. Grocers is just shy, and we've got to make these donations in quantities of 50 up to the clothing to make a full packet. Now we're just over there. So so essentially the only thing we are waiting on now is metalware in order to upgrade to the next level here. That's what we were lacking. Everything else we're over right now. So Belisar doesn't make it. Barthios doesn't make it. Bylane doesn't make it. How far away are we? 400. Less than 400. So we've got 200 here and 120 in the other ones. Is 240. So that actually does get us where we need to be. So we'll go 200 here. We'll go into Belisar now. We will do our 100. 2 whole packets there. And Bylane has 200, so that's not bad. So we'll go another 100. You know what? Let's do 200. Because we'll still get credit for the packets. That's the important thing, to donate as much as possible to make as many packets as we get for this quest. So we'll do that. We will upgrade. So good. Now we can, let's see. Oh, good. Now we need silk. Now we need spices. Now we need salt, wine. So now we can make quite a few good donations here. Again, we'll send 300 in here. Furniture, we'll send 300 in here. Clothes, we'll send 300. Wine. Now, starting with wine, 20 units makes a single packet, so that really does help. So let's donate 200, and now we get 10 packets. That helps a bit here. Same thing with salt. We'll send 200 salt. We will send 300 spice, because we do make spice in one of our villages here. So we'll send 300 there. Fortunately, silk we do not, so I don't want to use all the silk in all my villages here. So we're 198, 273. So we're going to spread this out. So we don't have silk there. It's minimal biolane, so we're going to spread this out. We'll do 120 here. Grocers, we can do 120, and that'll actually cover us. Actually, you know what? Let's do 100. We'll send that, and then Balasar we can send. We'll send another. Let's do 80. There we go. All right, so we're over there. Spices, we're quite a ways away, so let's send spices in here from Balasar. By lane, we will send 300 spices in. Boom. So good, we are now over silk. We got spices in. We are a little over 400 away from salt here. See how we're doing for salt. No salt there. A little bit of salt there. No salt. No salt. So, we are lacking in the salt department. And that's because we don't have a salt flat here, village. So we will go the full 260 here. Barthios, Bylane, right? Just making sure we're clear on everything. Barthios, Balasar, salt 140. So we are just shy. Wine, we still got a bit of wine, so let's start with Bylane again. Wine, nothing. Barthios, nothing. So Balasar has maxed out. Let's try grocers, nothing. Vacation cabin, minuscule. So Balasar, we will send in all 300 packets of wine. Grocers, nope, what was it? Vacation cabin had it. We will send 40 in. Get her 2 packets worth out of there. And so there's no more donations coming in from vacation cabin. Grocers, we can do clothing. We can do furniture. We can do venison. Now that pretty much locks us out of being able to donate anything there until we recover our resources. Furniture, good. We can send 300 furniture here. Clothes, we can send 150. That's good. Venison, we can send 150. Send that. So venison, we are over. Furniture, we are over. We are just shy on wine. We are just shy on salt. So maybe if I can find some wine and salt to scout out here. So right, we can't donate those because we're already over max here. So let's go back to Balasar. Grocers, double check everybody here. So Bylane. Barthios, clothes. Barthios can send us some clothes. And we're just over halfway to making all our clothes here. Now Barthios is our spice town, so what we're going to do now, let's go to Barthios here. Alright, Barthios is our spice producer. There's our spice stocks there. So what we're going to do is trade some of this to our other villages. Let's go here, thanks. So spice, we will send merchants. You know what? Might as well. Might as well. I probably should have traded venison and furniture too. That's alright. It's all good. Let's see what we got here. So we foraged some chairs. We foraged more chairs. is there anybody new we can say hi to? Oh yes, the as I mentioned last week that the siege camp was going to arrive any day. Well, it most certainly did. I think within hours, less than 24 hours after ending last week's show, and it was a very quick one. By the time I was able to log on again, siege camp was gone. It was only a 3-day siege camp, 3-day siege. So that means it will be, let's see, it was gone 3 days ago, so it should be popping again any day now. So we've got some reports here for reports of the week here. Meygan attacking the wolf, Taz attacking the wolf. Meygan got an achievement, which you get, Banquet King double diamond for a nice 250,000 honor. Excellent. Excellent. Crusader sent something, so Crusader can qualify for a battle report of the week at the end of the show here. Meygan attacking the wolves some more, so we attack some wolf lairs, attack the bandit camp. Let's see, let's go hit some more wolf lairs here. I don't think we're gonna look at wolf lairs today unless there's one that is massively huge. Because we've seen them week in and week out. We usually show a couple of them, but I do want to get a move on here, as I do have to spend time to fix my camera today, among other things. So we'll do that. Let's see how we're going here. So good. That actually got me a little bit further than I anticipated. So I might have enough resources now to finish this quest off. So let's get back in here. Start making donations to the Salt Workers Guild. Now for all these here, wood and stone, 1,000 units equals a packet. Iron and pitch, 200 units equals a packet. So it makes it nice and easy. So right now we need some iron to donate. We'll go 5,000 iron from here. It's a nice big old 25 packets. Grocers, we will send another 5,000 in from grocers. So there's 50 right off the bat there. Balasar, Barthios. Barthios doesn't make iron. Barthios, I think, is the only village I got right now that does not produce iron in and of itself. All the others do, but minimal amounts here. So where are we at? We're 2,000 away from what we need there. So let's go back to Balasar, because Balasar had more, so we will send the 2,000 packets from Balasar. So we're good there. Let's see how close we are now. 787. So 50, 60, 70. So that's about right? So let's go in and see what we can do wood-wise here, because then pitch will be able to really bang out pretty well. Wood. Who has the most wood right now? 36,000, 27, 54,000. So Barthios. So we will donate. I don't want to donate all my wood. We will donate. Let's start with 25,000 for now. So that's 25 packets again. That's about half our wood there. Barthios by lane. We'll do 25,000 packets there to start off with. So we're still 20,000 away, 20,100 specifically away from there. So now we're at 29,000. Here's 29,000. Balasar 27. Grocers 36. Vacation cabin 26. So Grocers has the most right now. So we will send 15,000 will take me down to 21. So let's go 12,000 here now. That takes us to 24. We'll send 2,000 in from here. Try to keep everybody pretty even though like Vacation Cabin, Grocers, and Barthios produce a whole heck of a lot more than Balasar and Bylane do. Balasar, let's go, we'll go 2,000 from Balasar here. let's go back to buy lane. Thanks. Buy lane's got 29. So we'll go 5,000 in from buy lane. Alright, now stone. Who has the most stone here? 49, 36, 34, 49. So both Vacation and Barthios have 49. Buy lane is 47. So let's start. We'll just go 20,000 here. Barthios will go 25,000. And Vacation Cabin will go 25,000. So that only leaves us 2,000 shy. So let's go Balasar. So we will do 3,000 from Balasar. And that ranks us up there. So we've got level 7. So this might be the last level we can do here. So let's see where we're at. Good. Less than 100 packets to donate. So that's actually perfect, because now that we can donate pitch again, pitch should actually put us over the edge here. So Vacation Cabin maxed on pitch. Grocers doesn't produce it. Balasar doesn't produce it. Barthios doesn't produce it. Buy lane produces it. Vacation Cabin, buy lane. So what we need let me see here. Specific, exactly what we need here is 69 packets. So figure about 70 packets we need to donate here. So it's 35 packets from each village. The problem is, we're not going to be able to donate 35 packets from each village because that'll put us, the first donation will put us way over. So it's pretty much going to be all or nothing. So what's 35 packets here? So it's actually not too bad here. Then we can use iron to finish it off then. So if we go 5,000 here, that's 25 packets. Then go to buy lane. We'll do 5,000 there. Alright, that's 50 packets. So that puts us only needing 29 more packets, and we can finish that off with iron, no problem. Donate resources. So, Vacation Cabin produces plenty of iron. I don't need to donate 195 packets. We only need to donate more packets than that. I want to donate 20,000. Oh no, I don't need to donate that much. 5,000? That sounds about right. So we'll donate 5,000 from there. Grocers gets iron, so we'll donate 5,000 from Grocers. And that actually puts us way more than we need. So let's only donate, what do I need exactly? Oh no, that's it. We're done. All right, good. That was what we needed. That's right. So now we can get 10,000 gold, faith points. Let's complete this bloody quest. Let's see what we got now. The lane 4, of course. 10 paladins castles. Did I even destroy one? Yeah, so I did destroy one paladin castle. All right, so up next, let's do. Now that I've used up all my resources for donations, I ain't got much to sell. I can actually sell weapons, I think. Let me see here what actually nets us enough cash here. Stone, obviously, from there. Bread. I can sell some bread and vegetables. Catapults. We can sell some stuff there. Of course, we are waiting for merchants there. So let's do that. I think I can knock this off easily enough. Popularity boosts. Fabulous. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do our fabulous host quests here, because they'll be quick and easy here. Hopefully I can. I have a village that can still do a grand banquet. I actually, you know, I might not. Oh, here we go. So we got a grand banquet here. barely can do grand banquet, but hey, it completes the quest, and that's what we want. So that quest complete. 10,000 doesn't matter. I can add it to any village. Let's add it to. I think Balasar and Biolane are the ones that have the most minimal amounts of stuff here. Okay, so let's do this. Thank you. Alright, so let's do the next one here, Fabulous Host. Let's see if we can do a magnificent banquet somewhere. Fine dining, excellent. Fine dining silver. So achievement here for banqueting, which is hold a banquet at least 5 good types. Next one is 7 good types, which is the maximum amount you can use, as I recall here. Let's see here. So we got our goods. We got our stash there. Good. Of course, we completed that quest. We completed this quest. Achievement. So we got 17,500 honor out of that. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. So let's start in Balasar here. Let's see who can hold a magnificent banquet, if anybody. Yep, not too much there. Fine. Impressive. Impressive. Grand. Nope, nope, no grand. So I think that's it. We can't hold a magnificent banquet, unfortunately. We will have to start scouting out some honor goods here. Of course, there are really none to be had that's anywhere close besides our chairs here. Let's go get 60 chairs. Let's go get them. Let's go see what's behind stash number 1 here. Oh, was he scouting? Alright, so he's going to end up beating me, so we'll wait on that. God, nothing even close. So we'll hold off on that, and what we will do is scout some stone here. As minimal amount as it is. Let's grab some bread here for Barthios. I don't think Barthios has any bread. Grocers will have bread. Vacation cabin will not have bread, so we'll send... oh, I'm waiting for them to return, so that's not going to help, is it? Alright. So we will have to hold off on that quest. What came up? Battle Hardened 4. Nice. Enemy troops killed in 24 hours. That will be nice for when the siege camp pops again, so I'll have to remember to put that up. So in the meantime, I think the one I can get over with fairly quickly is Gold Horde, so let's do that. We're just going to start selling stuff here, so let's get back to Balasar. All our merchants are back good, so Balasar will trade to Lapu-lapu. Let's trade out some bread. Actually, let's start with vegetables. So we'll sell vegetables there. Fish. We've got extra fish here, so out of that... Oh, actually, ale. Ale gives us a little bit more. What else here? 127, 130. Let's sell some cats here. That'll give us a nice boost there. Grocers. Let's do vegetables. We can do 9,000 vegetables. It'll give us a real nice boost there. So let's sell those. Actually, no. Let's go bread, because that'll give us a little bit more of a boost. Grocers. Vacation cabin. Let's see what we got here. Cats. Do we have cats we can sell? Yes. So we will sell some catapults there. Actually, let's sell some armor, because armor's even worth more now. So let's sell some armor. From vacation cabin. Buy lane. What do you have buy lane that we can sell? It's worth a pretty penny here. Swords. Let's sell the swords here. And that should be something from everybody. And that actually might get the quest over with there. Do I have any disease healing quests here? Blessing, Peacemaker, Striking Fear, Daring Raid, Blessing, Delane. No, I do not. Alright. Alright, so we'll get that. And this is just gold raised too, so taxes, the gold I get from taxes counts as well, which is accumulates over time. So yeah, this will be no problem to get that one over with. In the meantime, let's take a look at some reports here. We take a look at our wolf flares here, see if there's anything really spectacular. No, nothing really spectacular there. 195 again. Mostly all setups we've seen before from the looks of things here. 195. So nobody really big this time yet. Of course, we don't know what this guy looks like. Oh, there's a slightly larger one. Let me take a look at this layout here. So, alright, yeah, we've seen this before. So nothing really surprising there. We're able to walk right into the corner here. Oh, except we get blocked. That's alright, but you know how that turns out. So, not bad there. So we got the chairs there. We've got the bread there. Let's see, I think we've got one more wolf lair to hit. Yep, so let's hit this guy. Our local setups, wolfy lairs. Gonna have to recruit some troops here. We'll send that along. So let's go recruit some troops. Ooh, we lost quite a few pikemen here. Boop. So we'll go. We'll leave it at 485. That's really all we need. Do I have votes available? Yes. Let's vote for Paz, and then next time we'll vote for the Brie. Of course, here I am. Still not really necessary, but hey, I'm still in charge, more or less. But, just in case, you never know what can happen. Alright, so troops going out, merchants going in, scouts scouting. Let's take a look at the bandit camp we hit here. Let's go take a look at this blind. Oh wow. Not really a layout / formation I've seen all that often, if at all. Castle design, I guess I should say. So catapults did their job. Nice, easy walk-in. No loss of catapults, no loss in pikemen. Lost almost 20 archers. But that's to be expected. Excellent, excellent, excellent. 2,300 honor out of that. Not bad at all. Really? Stash foraged. Another achievement by Meygan. Charity diamond for... That should be for trading to other players. Giving goods to other players. Or is that... you know what? Let me see something here. Charity. Let's see what charity is here. Charity. Charity. Okay, yes. Yeah, so that is trading to other players. So I am currently at iron, which is 10 packets of goods. My current progress is 26. I got send another player 500 packets of goods to reach the silver level. So I've got ways to go with that. Wolf flare done, so no losses. Good. Takes care of that. So this here we need to, let's take a look here. I need to see the results. So we defended, Baylissar defended that against that attack against the Wolf's Castle here this week. Meygan took him out, so we will frick. Alright, so ransacked me there. We'll take a look at that. Dovecote destroyed, which I can't rebuild. You son of a bitch. Alright, so he grabbed resources there. Grabbed resources there. And destroyed my blacksmith there. So, 4 frickin' ransacks he sent against me here. Not counting, of course, the ones that were stopped by diplomacy. Frickin' killing me. Killing me with that. Now, of course, this was also during the time the siege camp was attacking us, and I didn't have time to be online to repair, so that didn't help. So this was just a pillage. Now, players are limited to 500 troops. I don't think that applies to the AI. I think the AI can pretty much have as many troops as is designed by the system. Yeah, so he does wreck our towers. Yeah, they're still hitting those towers. So I'm just, I see. I've already done the repairs. I don't recall. I think it was only the one tower that they managed to destroy. Now my ballistas are targeting those things. So yeah, they doesn't wreck any of the other towers. And this of course is the pillage that we managed to stop. 41,000 honor out of it, but Christ. So all right, Barthios. I need to rebuild the Fletcher and Barthios. Dovecote I cannot rebuild until I do the research for those. So that's just a pillage there. Coming in from this side. Now this is a successful pillage here. Again, just curious to see. I don't recall any towers being destroyed particularly here, but yeah, you know what? This one here may have been. Oh, there go our tunnelers. Weren't quite able to reach the catapults, but the ballista's still doing their job. Yep, so the tower stays. Okay. Oh no, they did knock the tower down. Okay, that's what I sort of remembered. One last hit there. Moving on down, so we know that pillage is successful. Obviously, what'd he nail here? So just food, which is no real big deal. This one, pillage. Which one was this? Resources. Yes, now this one I know. A few towers. He nailed a lot of this stuff here. All destroyed. At least 1 or 2 towers there. The oil pot destroyed. Alright, at least our tunnelers managed to reach. And of course, they took the long way around, which I guess sort of makes sense since they would never have made it past that way. But they did manage to get there, so saved the rest of my towers and stuff. But pillage is successful. Again, just the resources there. And finally, blacksmith destroyed and grocers. So grocers, we've got to rebuild the blacksmith and the dovecote, which again we can't do. Fletcher, Barthios. So let's go to Barthios, rebuild our Fletcher. Question is where? All right, so hopefully I have enough resources to rebuild the Fletcher here. That's not what we're looking for here. Fletcher. Barely. A lot of wood there. Barely. Alright, so 8. Let's see where we want to throw this guy down here. 8. We can throw this guy down. 8. 7. I think he may have been back up here. So we'll put him there, even though it's 1 less bow per day. Just want to make sure everything's straight. So yeah, just shy of 2 days to rebuild that. Thanks a lot. There we go. Quest is complete. Good. So we will send this, or no, that was wood we lost. So we will send this to Bylane. And, oh, silence the wolves. Very nice. We'll be able to do that with no problem. But for now, you know what? Battle hardened in 24 hours. Oh, you know what? Let me wait. Let me wait till the siege camp pops on that. Before I send that up, because I've got to do that in 24 hours. Alright, so the wolf attacks. Let's see. Fletcher destroyed. Let's take a look here. Ransack right through the front door. Minimal troops, of course, before Meygan was able to supply me with defenders, unfortunately. So yeah, that was inevitable. And the ransack successful. But the Fletcher's rebuilt. So let's see here, grocers, the dovecote. Now, are they already? I guess they're already in. Yeah, there's one guy there. He should be in. He's in. So again, just, you know, tough to defend against a ransack because the timer is so short on those. And unfortunately, unlike pillage, there's no way to research to lengthen that timer. That ransack successful. So I'll have to hold on to that too, so I can remember to rebuild my dovecote whenever I do that. So the blacksmith. Let's take a look at him destroying my blacksmith. After, of course, I was able to get on and make repairs. And essentially the same thing. Yeah, identical to the dovecote attack here. Once these guys get in there, the timer speeds up. And another successful ransack. But at least this one we can rebuild our blacksmith. So let's go ahead and do that in grocers. We've got to go to grocers. And rebuild our blacksmith here. So where was this guy hiding at? $20,000. Yep, we've got enough resources. So that's all that matters. Probably... no, not there. Oh, more than likely that's where he was located at. So we will rebuild that. Oh, and another thing I forgot to do, because with ransacks there is a little bit of a glitch to where you lose that peasant as well until you turn off all industry. Because the game still considers the peasant working at that industry even though it's been destroyed. Turn all industries off, turn all on, and we're good to go there. Let's see, we want our honor goods back here. We need our wood. So let's turn these guys off because we're not making any bows at the moment. So we'll turn all them off, turn them back on. There we go. So I've got to go back to Barthios, I believe. Yes, and do the same thing. Turn all industries off, turn all industries on. Let's turn all our Fletchers off. Turn all on. There we go. So good. We've got 18 free peasants right now. Excellent. So that takes care of that. Complete. Quest complete. Gold Horde. Yes, indeed. Thank you very much. Is there anything we want to attempt? No, I guess, because you know what we'll do next is silence the wolves and battle hardened. Well, fabulous host. So I can knock that out real quick this week if, of course, I remember. I'll also try to do battle hardened and silence the wolves as well. Let's see how that goes. In the meantime, let's get on with battle roof for the week.